Hey, Funky Bunch. In the event that any of you out there want to see our garden this year, we did show it last year, so showed a picture on our Facebook page of the zucchini and squash that we got growing. If any of you want to see it, I will go ahead and show it to you and post it up there if we get some people saying. So here's what the video is going to be. First of all, we got Mama over here, and she's feeding one of the turtles. Which one is it? Do we know?
It's yellow. I don't know. He's mad.
Look at him. Look at him going.
He's still learning.
Rock and roll! And then...
Look at that.
Oh, is he eating out of your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
He took it out of my hand.
And then we have George over here.
George is my favorite.
And then we have 5... George comes up when we call him and stuff. And then we've got 5 others out there.
Come up when you call him. I'm sorry. George comes up when I call him.
Then we've got our backyard, which we are desperately trying to have the sod grow, but it just doesn't want to stay. So, around the tree over here, we have our mint. Normally it's a little bit fuller than it is right now, but we haven't been like plucking off the flowers and scattering them back down.
Show them George.
Carrie wants you to see George.
He's my favorite.
Here's little George.
This
Say
is
hi
George.
to George. Hi, George.
George is my favorite. I'm sorry, sugar.
And then, aside from the mint, we have our sprinklers are on right now. Back here, Carrie has some onions growing in a pot. We have one of our bell pepper plants. It looks like it's fighting the heat today. Or no, that might be basil. I don't know, one of the two. Bell pepper, basil, one of the two. Then we've got, what's in this one, honey?
I have 2 kinds of basil. That's the short spicy basil.
Ah, both of them are basil.
And then the normal sweet basil.
And then we've got our radishes here. We've been plucking quite a few radishes already, but we just keep getting more and more coming in. Let's see if we have any down here that we might be able to get. And then I'll show you guys. Let's see, that's a small one. Well, that's kind of an okay one. Let's see, let's try this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but just little radishes that we got growing. Some of them are quite a bit bigger that we've pulled, but the rest that are in the ground are still kind of growing, so we've left them undone. Yeah, we've got our strawberries. We get very few out of here. Any little strawberries that show up, the turtles or the squirrels tend to get. You see a lot of grass because the boys, Joshua in particular, has not been keeping up with his grass duties. Then we have one of our bell pepper bushes. You can see right there it's got a bell pepper growing. Then we have Tanner and Joshua's little fairy village here. And they've got little decorations all around. The lights light up at night. The butterfly in the back lights up at night. These are Peter Pan something, the pink or purple flowers back there. And then Tanner's got a little river that comes to this one. And then he's got a little river that comes back over here and some little things back here. And they're lost and found things from Tinkerbell. Then we have our sunflower, which is growing but has not yet blossomed. We also have over here our rosemary bushes. We have 2 of them, one on this side. Then we have some, are they heirloom tomatoes? There's heirloom tomatoes. There's 2 cherry tomatoes. And then there is, this is our beefsteak tomato bush. We've got some beefsteak tomatoes coming in here. Not too big yet, little teeny things. And some more over here. Then here is our other rosemary bush. And over here, we've got our pumpkins. Our pumpkin bushes are all growing. And we've got a pumpkin actually showing up over here. We planted yellow, white, orange and white this year. So down here you can see the white one. We've got our corn that's growing but hasn't grown big yet. These are 2 zucchini bushes. These are what all the zucchinis have been coming off of. And then we have our yellow squash bush right here. In the back we've got some rogue tomato bushes growing just from tomatoes that have been smashed in the seeds that have come on this side of the yard. Next to that we have our cantaloupe. The plant is starting to spread out, but a lot of blossoms, no melons yet. Then we've got our watermelons. This thing took over. We've got 9 watermelons. Let me show you some of them right here. There's one right here. We've got another one next to it here. And then there are some smaller ones hidden in the leaves over here. There's one of them. There's another one. And then we also have 2 here.
Yellow is chili.
We've got a big one growing here. And then there's another one in the middle of the bush somewhere. Can't find it yet. And then we have one more growing. Hang on. Right here. And then we have our squashes growing, as you can see there. And let me see if I can find any of the zucchinis growing in here. Oh, there's one. They grow like crazy there. Then,
So this is Chili. Chili was the yellow that we're trying to figure out the name still.
yes.
Chili's not having it with me holding him, and he's also not having it with the melon, but he did eat his turkey.
And then, a couple other things. Over here we have a couple lemon cucumber bushes. These spread all the way over here. Those have a lot of flowers on them. Not a lot of melons or cucumbers growing on them yet. Then we have a regular cucumber bush next to it. There is a cucumber in the back there, right there. And there are other little cucumbers starting to grow. There's one there. There's a little one there. They're starting to spread out with all the little flowers on them. And then last, we have our blueberry bush in the back, which just is fighting to live. And then more bell pepper bushes. This one actually says it's a orange bell pepper, so it's still got a color. This one is a green bell pepper. It's still got to grow. That one back there is a yellow bell pepper. It's still got a color. Then we've got a orange small bell pepper there, a purple bell pepper which had one on it and then something got to it and ate it all, and finally a red bell pepper.
He's blaming it on the turtles.
No, it was rounder bites than the turtles. So there you guys go.
There goes Chili.
We hope you enjoyed checking out our garden. And there goes Chili walking around the corner. And this bush back here, I don't think it's really going to work this year again, but I'm going to keep trying. But this one right here that I'm zooming in on is one of those giant pumpkin bushes. If it gets a pumpkin on it, they can get up to like 500 pounds. If it does, I'm going to set it right in the middle here, carve it out, and have the boys get in it. Anyway, thank you all for watching once again. We appreciate each and every one of you, and hope you enjoyed this little look at our farm life. We will catch you on the next installment of The Smiths Being the Smiths. See you next time.